Today, I'm going to be cooking a quick and easy meal. This idea came about because I was having a conversation with my dietitian.
Look at this glow on me. Yeah, that inner light shining. Look at this glow on me. Look at this glow on me. Oh, on me.
And I was letting her know, like I'm having an issue trying to eat 3 meals a day. Time is not timing the way they used to. And so I had the idea, well, maybe I should just make a video about it. At least I can get some productivity out of it while I'm also trying to nourish my body. So today we're going to be making roasted frozen vegetables. We're going to be making frozen sauteed okra. And last but certainly not least, we're going to be making a dish with beans. This is supposed to be bean soup, but I'm not really feeling soup right now, although I probably should be doing that because it is about to be cold. I don't want to do that because, again. So in the bean dish, we're going to put some smoked turkey legs, some onions, some bell peppers, celery. And we just gonna make it do what it do. Southern black cuisine style. Okay, so join me as I prepare this meal. I hope that you are entertained because, like I said, I will be complaining the whole time. All right, let's go. First and foremost, we need to wash the dishes that are in the sink because on this channel, we do not pretend that our kitchen is clean all of the time. Sometimes the dishes may live in the sink for a day or two before they are giving a bleach bath to disinfect them. And so yes, we're gonna wash these bad boys right up. Real clean. Okay. And then we are going to make a vinegar bath for the produce. When I buy groceries, a time-saving tip that I love to do is whatever produce I buy, if I can help it, I wash it immediately after I get it. So this has already been cleaned. Unfortunately, the celery has not because it's in a plastic bag. So we're going to do a vinegar bath for that. I think that a lot of us love the idea of living alone until we actually have to do it and realize that everything that happens in the house is our responsibility. Cooking, cleaning, working, all of the things. And cooking and cleaning is a job in and of itself. And for anybody who says otherwise, fuck you. All right, so a solution of water and vinegar so that we can wash our produce and make sure that we get all of the dirt and germs off of it. Even though it's not organic, groceries, the price of groceries are pricing these days. So we're not looking to buy everything organic, but what we are looking to do is to nourish our bodies the best way that we can with the funds that we have available. And also making sure to take care of them and make sure that they're clean before we ingest them. So let's make a vinegar bath. So you can use any vinegar for your vinegar bath. But I prefer apple cider vinegar. I don't know why. Probably because it's brown. I have a liking to brown things. So yes, we're going to use that. Where the complaints come in. So cooking is just a chore in and of itself, and the fact that there's only so much time in the day, and you have a credit card that's attached to your Uber Eats account that you can just click order and the food will show up to your door. It's very easy to get in trouble, and I'm speaking from experience because that is where I am now, okay? And so that's why I decided to make this video today. And so if you haven't already noticed, the pattern on this channel is that when we get a great idea, at least an idea that I think is great, I make a video series out of it. So welcome to the first installment of Don't Nobody Want to Do This Shit, where we cook in our kitchens and complain the whole time. All right, so we're gonna start chopping. Now, if you are a spiritual girly like myself, when you prepare your food, you like to speak gratitude over it and health over it as a way to imbue some love and some positivity into it. And that's where you see a lot of times Black people talk about soul food. That's where we get the soul in the food. We know that we are making something that either the person who's going to eat it is going to love, or is going to help nourish their body back to health if they're having an issue with their health, or to maintain and support their health. And so, as I have gotten older and gotten more busy, especially living alone, the passion that I used to have for cooking is not necessarily the same that I used to have. And so that's why I titled the series the title that I gave it. But I'm hoping that in me, making these videos, that I'll get my passion back and I'll have that zest for cooking new recipes that I used to have back when I stayed at home with my mom. All of the things that I do in the kitchen don't follow a set direction or pattern. Even when I follow recipes, I basically look at the recipe as a guideline and not put whatever I want to put in it. I am not a by the book recipe type of girl. I create, while I'm cooking. So, and I use the spirit of my ancestors to do what I need to do. Make you do what you do, okay? And 9 times out of 10, it tastes good. So there's that. I hope that you all enjoy this video and my little antics on this channel. And I would like for you to pause.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Hit the like button. Help a sister out, okay? Hit the subscribe button. All right, thank you, ma'am. Moving on. So I always tell people that I cook like an old Southern black lady, because that's how I was basically taught to cook, and a lot of the things that we ate at my house, at least that my mom or my aunt cooked for us, it very much so gave that life. Cooking the traditional foods of my lineage gives me a little bit more go about cooking, to where like I can get a little bit excited knowing that it's gonna taste good. Because it's something that was passed down to me through generations. And I learned to cook at a pretty hard time in my life because I didn't have a job at the time and I was staying at home with my mom. And so we didn't have food like that. And so I just got very creative with the things that we had in the cabinet or the pantry or the freezer to cook because I didn't have a choice. Okay, so, and I think that when you think about black people in this country, that is where a lot of our ideas about food came from, while we were just trying to find our own way, be that economically or spiritually, or if we just wanted a taste of something that we thought was from back home, hence the okra, then that's how we did it. Like Jill Scott says, in the spirit of my ancestors, that is the purpose of this recipe. Alright, so far we got the bell peppers cut up. Moving on to the celery. Now when I do the vinegar bath for celery, I make sure to scrub this little part right here where the dirt usually settles, and this part also, because who wants to eat dirt? I know they said God made dirt don't hurt, but I'm not trying to eat it, okay? Yes. Alright. So we got our celery, we're gonna cut that up. Now in the spirit of complaining about what's happening here, I'm gonna make some other type of complaints. Like, can we just complain about the current state of this country? Can we complain about the fact that it was long predicted that this situation was gonna end up the way that it was, but certain people decided that we didn't know what we were talking about? But I think they may need to check the track record on that, because we always know what we're talking about, okay? So we got people out here starting wars and to escape accountability for fucked up shit that they did. And I've been very affected by that, knowing that there are people who signed up to fight for the country who may even lose their lives for such a senseless act. It's very disheartening, and it makes you, in a sense, feel like you have no power, because you show up to the poll every 4 years, you show up to the poll every 2 years, but what's really, I guess the question is, where is the power in it? Because I'm not seeing it on display right now. The people that we put in place are either silent or can't do anything about the current situation. Like the fact that the guy in charge feels that he has the autonomy to start a war with another country without any type of consequences is beyond me, and I just don't understand the logic behind that. But I will say, the pattern of those types of people with those types of behavioral and or thinking patterns is that no one's ever going to catch them, and they'll never be held accountable for their actions. But I am here to tell you that there is such a thing as divine law. And baby, when that thing comes down, it comes down hard, okay? So, be careful what you do. and what you say and how you show up in the world, because you might just see it again. Okay? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. We gonna get us a pot, baby. This is what I call my bean pot. This is a cast iron enamel pot from Tritime. I don't know the name of it, but if I can remember to link it in the description box below, I will do that for you. If you're interested, it's very heavy. This is not a play pot. This is a we finna get down to business pot, okay? So let's give this a good rinse. Put it on the fire. Now when it comes to cooking, I'm from the Southern tradition, so we use celery, onions, and bell pepper as our trinity for a multitude of bases for different dishes that we make. And before you do that, you saute that with some type of fat or oil. But before you do that, you want to make sure that your pot is dry, because if you don't, you will get popped. And I ain't talking about your grandma. The pot and the water and the oil is going to mix and start popping. And I've been there and I learned the hard way. You don't want them problems, okay? So put your pot on the stove, turn your pot on, let it heat up, let it dry a little bit first before you start throwing stuff in there, okay? Now, and while we wait on that, we don't have all day. We like to multitask in the kitchen, because who wants to be here all day? Okay, now something going on with my onions now. I think I might need to leave Aldi alone, because they be playing with the produce. Everything is in the package and you can't see what it's really looking like. And I'm not digging that, so I might have to go on back to Publix and Winn-Dixie. They seem to have better quality produce that's not all jumbled up in the package and going bad. You can't tell. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this bad boy up. In conversation with my dietitian, she's talking about the importance of fiber in the diet and how it allows the good bacteria in your gut to thrive, also known as prebiotics. And so that's why I'm making this meal today. As you can see, I don't have any meat, although I may probably cook like a piece of frozen fish or something that may or may not be on camera, because like I said, ain't nobody trying to be in here all day cooking, because I also have to edit and upload and make thumbnails. We ain't put that. Delete that. Take that out of there. But alright, so we got our trinity cut up. I have some red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, celery, and white onions in here. And these are my beans. So there are a bunch of different types of beans here. This is actually a bean soup, as I indicated before. But we're not making soup. We're just going to make a pot of beans to go with the other two dishes that we have. And that'll be our protein for our meal today. All right. And also, while we wait on that, as you can see, I am not a one who uses a bunch of dishes while cooking. I do not believe in that, because I barely want to be here. Why am I going to make a bunch of dishes that's going to cause me to then be here even longer trying to clean up the dishes? So I picked one or two real good bowls. If I need to, I'll go sponge them out real quick, as my mama would say, in the sink, and keep it pushing. We're gonna let that cook a little bit. want the veggies to be a little translucent before you put the beans in there and the other stuff. And while we wait on that, we're gonna start on the okra. Every now and again, we're gonna give it a little stir, just to make sure it's percolating. This is the thing that I love the most about cooking, when you first put the aromatics in there and you do your oil and then get the smelling all good. Oh, I love that part. So now I'm gonna do these veggies. All I'm gonna do is put them in the oven. I'm gonna turn the oven on 400 and do my little baking sheet over here. Let me rinse this off. So this is my silicone cookie sheet, actually, that I got from Amazon, and it was a way for me to not have to use so much foil, especially right now because I don't have any foil, because I forgot to get it when I went grocery shopping. So we're going to use this. When I do roasted veggies, I kind of just do whatever seasoning I'm feeling at the time. But also because I'm cooking beans, I don't want to have the same repeated flavors over and over and over. So I like to try to break it up and do something different with the different dishes for the meal. So we're gonna do some lemon seasoning. We got some lemon peel here. Don't worry about the nails. You know, we black, so we like to season until the ancestors tell us to stop, and that means liberally, okay? Because we like flavor over here. I ain't gonna do that. And I'm gonna hit it with this all-purpose seasoning. All-purpose seasoning. And this right here doesn't have any salt in it, and I like to get, for the most part, I like to get seasonings that don't have salt, so when I do put salt, I know exactly how much salt I put in there, so I don't make it too salty. Now for all the people who don't use salt, so cooking has a few things that are normally involved: salt, fat, and acid. So the salt brings out the flavor of the thing that you're eating. So if you're just out here cooking without salt, you're not cooking based on those principles. Get you some salt. This is Himalayan pink salt. Himalayan pink salt. I put in this little mason jar thing because I like to be fancy sometimes. I say sometimes. Alright, that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna put a little oil on these vegetables because, like I said, you need salt, fat, and acid. You need heat, fat, and acid. So we got the fat and the acid. The oven is gonna be the heat. I don't mean spicy heat. I mean to actually cook. You need heat, fat, and acid. That's pretty good. I'm going to add one more thing on there. I need something with a little kick or something. I like spicy food, so I always try to incorporate some type of heat. And by that I mean like spice to my dishes. Today I'm gonna use this salt-free chipotle seasoning. And that's what it looks like before it goes in the oven. Now I don't wait till my oven heat up all the way before I put vegetables in there, because we're not baking cookies, so it don't necessarily matter. So I just throw that in there. As you can see, the vegetables are starting to look a little translucent. So because this is going to be a bean dish, we are going to have to cook this for some time. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my beans in here. Because like I said, we also not going to be here all day. Now, if you're interested in making this recipe, I'm about to use this ham beans packet. It's called Cajun seasoning. I'm going to use this in here. I'm going to just put the beans. Actually, I'm going to wash these off first. So I got a strainer. Actually, we're not going to do that. Since we're trying to save time and effort, we're going to use the same bowl that we cut up the vegetables in to wash the beans off. And all I'm going to do here, because these are beans and they don't seem to be dirty at all, I'm going to just rinse them off, as the old folks say. Wish them around in the water. Make sure they get a good little coating. Just drain this off. Like so, like that. Okay. Now the beans, it don't seem to be very many, so I'm gonna add some black eyed peas to this. Like I said, we improvise over here, okay? We do what the spirit tells us when it tells us. I'm gonna put about, I'm gonna just fill the top up with black eyed peas. Cause I know me, and I don't like the same thing. Oh no, I ain't trying to make that move. Rinse them off, wish them around. Sometimes you gotta pick these black eyed peas. Some of them have weird looking spots on it, and I don't know what that means, but I don't eat that. Alright, so we got that together. I might put this whole turkey leg in here. We gonna throw the whole turkey leg up in here, okay? Okay, alright. Alright, I'm back. So I had this Zatarain's cornbread mix. It is jalapeno cheese cornbread. This is going to be more soupy than anything, but hey, I'll take it. It's gonna be cold anyway. Alright, I got my oven preheated to 375 per the instructions on the box. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in there. And I'm gonna set the timer to 27 minutes. The box says 25 to 30 minutes, but I'm gonna set it to 27 because I always do that whenever there's a time. I set the clock to middle. So I'll put this in here. I'm excited about that. I've never had Zatarain's cornbread before, and I love a good cheddar jalapeno cornbread. Whenever I cook, I always try to do something a little different. I do like tradition, but I also like to just jazz it up a little bit with some extra. And for the okra, so some people like to cook their okra just regular salt and pepper. I like to be extra, as I just mentioned. But first, I'm gonna have to take this out of here, because this was like a holding container for the okra, since I wasn't cooking it right at the time. So I'm gonna just take that out, turn the eye on, let that heat up a bit. Like I said, you want your pan to be dry before you put the oil in there. You will get got. We're not trying to get boinked out here. I like my face the way that it is. When I do okra, I usually do like garlic, salt, and either what is it called? Smoked paprika or cayenne pepper. But my beans got a little kick because of the Cajun seasoning. My veggies got a little kick because I use that Southwest stuff. So I'm gonna just use the smoked paprika, my little cheapy brand of smoked paprika. I probably got this from Aldi's or something like that. And my pink salt. And some garlic powder. Garlic powder. All right. So let's give the pan time to heat up, and then I'll be back. This looks really good. I'm excited for that. I wish I could get my turkey leg cooked a little more. I'll go ahead with the okra, salt, and lobster fillet. Make that thing perfectly. See, since I done been in here cooking, I done got excited. Sometimes all it takes for me to hear that little sizzle from the veggies when they hit the pot, and then your girl be like, "Ooh, I can do this more often," and then I end up not doing it. I know I'm not the only one. If you can relate, leave a comment down below and let me know how you deal with those struggles for not wanting to cook. And what's something that helps you want to cook whenever you don't. And with the seasoning and tune there, we're going to let that do what it do. Maybe I'll put the top on it. Because I don't like my okra dry. I like my okra to be slightly slimy. Or a lot of people probably don't like that or think that's gross, but I mean, that's the best part of the okra to me, the texture. It got the little slippery and the little crunch, and it hits all the spots for me. Even the little eggs in it, I call them eggs because they remind me of eggs. Even when they like burst in your mouth, I love okra. It's probably just, the ancestors speaking through my child. But yeah, so that's everything. I'm gonna come back when it's all done. All right, everybody. So here is the final result of everything. I think I left the cornbread in there a little bit too long, but that's okay. I love a good crispy edge of all the dishes. I'm going to enjoy dinner tonight very thoroughly. Thank you so much again for watching Sacred Seek TV.